Hello and welcome to Bake and Cook with Passion. Today we're going to make Southern tea cakes. Now this is a very familiar recipe, but sometimes it's not so much about the ingredients as it is about the techniques. In this video, I will share with you some tips that will help you make perfect tea cakes every time. The full written recipe is available at bakeandcookwithpassion.com. And remember to subscribe, like, and share. It helps me bring more videos like this to you. Now let's get started. Sift the flour, salt, and baking powder into a medium bowl. Now this is important because you want to make sure that your dry ingredients are well blended. In a separate mixing bowl, beat the butters until well blended. This is not what we're looking for. You can still see separate chunks of the butter. We want to mix it just a little more until it is well blended. Now this is correct, light and fluffy and well blended. Add the sugar to your well whipped butter and beat until light and fluffy. Now this could take up to 2 to 3 minutes, but it's a very important step to make sure we have light and fluffy tea cakes. I'm using vanilla bean paste in my tea cakes. I love to see vanilla specks in my cakes, but you can also use regular vanilla if not available. Add your egg and your vanilla and continue mixing until well blended. It should look light and fluffy. Now that looks perfect. Light and fluffy. I can even see the vanilla beans. So next you're going to add the flour and the buttermilk. But you're not going to add it all at one time. You're going to alternate, starting with the dry ingredients, your flour mixture. Add the flour and mix. Add a portion of the milk and mix. Then add the flour. Continue doing this until all ingredients, buttermilk and flour, are gone. This looks perfect. It's not overmixed. There are no dry flour spots in your dough, nor any wet buttermilk spots. This is well blended. You can use a scooper, or if one is not available, it's okay, you can use a spoon. but we want to take a portion of the cake batter, make small balls, place them on a parchment-lined cookie sheet. This next step is important. Cover and refrigerate your cookies for at least 3 to 4 hours. You can also make them a day ahead and bake the next day. When you're ready to bake, preheat the oven to 325. Now notice I said 325, not 350. Normally you would need a rolling pin, but not for this recipe. When you're ready to bake, take a glass, wrap it in saran wrap. This will keep the dough from sticking. Using the bottom of the glass, press firmly and gently. Flatten to about 1/4 inch in thickness. Spread the tea cakes 2 inches apart before baking. Bake on the middle rack in your oven, and remember, the temperature should be 325 and not 350. Your tea cakes will be done when the edges are nice and brown. Tea cakes do not brown on the top. I'm going to add some passion by topping some of the tea cakes with lemon glaze and filling a few with chocolate ganache. In a small bowl, add the confection sugar to the lemon juice gradually so you'll have a smooth consistency. Using a spoon or a pastry brush, add the glaze to the top of your tea cakes. Don't worry, this sweet and tarty glaze will dry after sitting. Please watch my video on how to make chocolate ganache for this recipe. Take 2 tea cakes. On the bottom of one, place a small amount of ganache. Now, take the bottom of the other and place on top and gently squeeze. Now we have a tea cake chocolate ganache sandwich. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. It helps me bring more videos like this to you. Thank you.